Her new CD is entitled Memphis Rock and Soul. My gold standard is Bruce Springsteen, and when I saw this woman years ago, I said she is the female Bruce Springsteen. She's a working mother. She's taking time out of her schedule to appear on our show, the one, the only, Melissa Etheridge.
Hello, Chicago. It's Melissa.
Oh, we love you. Oh.
I love you. Miss you.
Wait a second. We've never even met.
Oh, you know what I mean.
Oh.
Thank you so much. So happy to be here. Hello, guys.
You always seem happy to me. If people see you, I hear your voice. It's like, I just want to hug her.
I know. You know what? I figured most of my fans just want to have me over for dinner. I figure I will never starve in this life. So I'm very, very, very fortunate.
Have you always been that person that everybody loved?
Well, I grew up in Kansas, and so it's like, well, you guys know it's that Midwestern thing, and we,
right.
We're taught to be nice, play nice, and work hard, and that's what I've always done. So even though I came out to California, I've just always kept that with me, and it works for me. I don't want to do it any other way.
It works for me. I like being nice to people.
Yeah,
yes.
It works.
You got a new album, Tour to Follow. Are you one of those artists, if you're home for too long of a period of time, you get antsy, Melissa?
Oh, I like being home. I don't know. I haven't been home for too long a period in a while, so I would like that opportunity to see if I get antsy. But I got to tell you, though, performing and being out there on the road and doing it is a very safe, secure, peaceful place for me. It's a place of strength. It's a place that I've always loved. So I'm torn when I have to leave my family, but they've always understood, and it's been my life's work is to create that balance.
Melissa, you tour so much. Do you actually see the signs in the audience, or can you only see the first 3 or 4 rows? Because all of us bring these signs. Melissa, will you kiss me? Melissa, can I dance with you? Melissa, I want to throw my bra on stage, whatever it is. That's the sign I had, and you didn't respond to that.
You were a little scary, dude. You were a little scary.
Can you see us?
I can see. Yeah, I can see.
How far back?
Well, it depends. It depends on where I'm playing. So, because after a while I can't read the signs anymore because Mama's eyes aren't the same. But I can, if the lights turn on every now and then, and I can see the signs. I enjoy that.
Tell me about that moment. We've all fantasized about being a rock star. You're there, Melissa Etheridge. Tell me about that moment right before you walk on stage, screaming fans. What are you feeling? You still get butterflies in your stomach? What's that like?
Favorite moment in my world. Favorite moment is that moment that the lights go down and everybody knows with anticipation. It's so satisfying knowing that I have done a body of work that when the lights go down, the audience already knows it's going to have a good time, and that means so much to me. So it's like if I was a surfer, I imagine it would be like catching that wave. It's like, okay, I'm getting on this wave, and I'm going all the way. And it could be, you could term it butterflies or nerves, but I have realized that nervousness and excitement is pretty much the same energy, same emotion inside of me. So I always think this is excitement. I'm going to go ride this thing. These people are happy to be here. I'm happy to be here. Let's have a good time.
But what happens when you go home and you open up the front door and that applause isn't there?
You know what? I try. My wife does the best job that she can. But, it's sometimes...
Here she comes!
Bring it in! She's so very understanding.
Yes. Wow. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I want you to tell me about this moment right here. Tell me about that moment at the Grammy Awards.
That would be the moment of years releasing out of my body at that time. Yeah, it was. That was the first time I was back in the public after being diagnosed with breast cancer and going through 3 months of treatment of chemotherapy. I was still doing radiation. I did radiation that morning before I sang on the Grammys, and I was just bald as could be and so raw. But when they called me and asked if I would do the tribute to Janis Joplin, my first thought was, if I don't do it, I'm going to be so pissed at whoever is. So I want to be there, and it was an opportunity for me to make a goal and say, I'm going to be on stage, I'm going to do that. This was a personal triumph for me. It was me going, this is not going to get me down. I am not going to be a victim to cancer. I am going to be a survivor, and beyond that, I'm going to be a thriver. And I have now been thriving for 12 years, cancer-free. So it's been a good ride.
God, you're the best. Memphis Rock and Soul. I could just sit here and talk to you all day. This is nice.
Okay.
We didn't even talk about Springsteen, but I know you got to get going.
Well, I'm a huge fan. It's always what would Bruce do. So I'm there with you, buddy. He rules.
I love it. Melissa Etheridge, Memphis Rock and Soul. You're the best. Thank you, Melissa.
Thank you much. See you soon.